What is up, Gemini? I hope you guys are doing well today. It's Peasy Lou with Love Bug Light. Yes. So this is a timeless tarot card reading as well as a timeless oracle card reading. So whenever you find this reading, it will apply to you. Just keep in mind that it's a general reading, not a personal reading. A free general reading. So if it's not seeming to resonate with you, it's completely fine. You can check out another video either here or on my other channel, Peasy Lou, because a lot of people watch these videos. So get your person in mind. Think of any questions that you want answered so I can try to get you the answers. So let me take a second just for some positive energy here. One moment. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get started. Think of the questions again. Think of any questions you might not have thought of, and let's go. Overall energy for Gemini and their person right now. We got Orca Whale Adventure, and we got Black Jaguar Old Soul. So let's read these first. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and families are your treasure. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. So I feel like you have a lot of energy in you, a lot of intelligence, a lot of spontaneity in you, and you've been feeling like you need to slow down for whatever reason, or some situation in life has caused you to slow down for whatever reason, which is not like you. You're more about adventure and more about spontaneity, more about having fun, more about meeting new people, and so on and so forth. Sorry, that's dinner. And so make sure that you take your time to be brave, you know, and go out and do the things that you would normally do. Like, focus on your family and friends, because they are your treasures. They're the ones that are going to give you the answers that you need when you can't see, when your brain is feeling all fuzzy, right? Black Jaguar Old Soul. Walk through your life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. So the other card was talking about how you can manifest anything, how you can manifest your travel dreams. So this is letting you know how powerful you are. You're powerful beyond the world, not just in this world, but beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Again, you can manifest your travel dreams. Focus on what you want. You can create your dreams. You're more powerful than you know. So just make sure that you keep that inside of you and that you know. That rhymed. All right, what's the overall energy for Gemini and their person with some tarot cards right now? Page of Swords, the Moon, we got some major arcana stepping in, and the Devil in reverse, another major arcana. The Devil is Capricorn energy, so you might be dealing with a Capricorn. You might be a Capricorn. Just take what resonates and leave what does not. Oh, and the Moon is obviously Pisces energy. So the overall energy I feel like in this connection with you guys, Gemini, I'm going to pull this up here because I feel like we're going to have a bunch of cards. The overall energy with your connection is that you want to find new ways to communicate. You want your person to understand where you're coming from. You want to put new actions or new ideas into action and really go for it. And you really want your person to be there with you. But then we got the Moon and the Devil following in with some major arcana. So the overall energy for this relationship, I feel, for a long time, it's been about like just lust and really being into each other, being attracted to each other, some type of spiritual connection with the Moon and the Devil. The Devil just really alludes to negative behaviors and patterns that restrain you from moving forward in life, which, even though it feels real at the time, a lot of times these are like illusions of imprisonment where you feel shackled to share your problems, like your person might not be listening to you the way that you want them to listen to you. But the point is to pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to things that are coming to you when you're daydreaming. Pay attention to things that are coming to you when you're sleeping at night. And if you feel like you're having a dream that's kind of very descriptive and it's really resonating with you, when you wake up, write that thing down as fast as you can. I always like tell people to get dream journals, which I need to get another one actually. But the moon illuminates our shadow selves, like the parts of us that are ruled by our subconscious, like where we're brought to light by our dreams and our fears, where sometimes our dreams project our insecurities and the scenarios in our life. So pay attention to what's going on, because I feel like you're just trying to communicate and maybe try to make things move forward or make things feel a little normal, but it's not really working out because of all the bad habits and lusty type of situations that you guys are in. It kind of stops you from communicating. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get some clarifying cards, some oracle to clarify this. Be patient, embrace spirit, hear the ancient ones. This is a lot. Change is unavoidable, need and necessity. So I know you're trying to communicate and try to get your point across and trying to really show people like, hey, I'm this authentic person. I really just have a thirst for knowledge and I'm curious about certain things and I want to talk to you about it. And it's not seeming to come through, but spirit is telling me with these oracle cards to just be patient with that. If you really want to move forward with this person in your connection and you really want something serious, then be patient. But if it's a situation where you don't feel like you want to be so serious and you're just trying to be heard, embrace spirit, because the connection that you're in right now might be fun, might be alluring, might be lustful. And at the same time, it might be very spiritual and very deep, but embrace what spirit is trying to tell you about this connection, because it might be time for you to move on. It might be getting a little too deep. And it's crazy because we got here the ancient ones right after I'm saying embrace spirit, and that's right under the moon. So I told you, if you're having like very like inspirational dreams, or if you're having dreams that are really sticking to you that you can't seem to forget about scenarios in your life, you really got to hear embrace spirit and hear the ancient ones and hear the messages that are coming through, because those are all the answers that you need. Underneath the devil, we have changes unavoidable and need and necessity. I'm getting a sense of intimacy and like a sexual life. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This video obviously isn't made for children, but change is unavoidable. So whether you guys are very lusty with each other, if you guys are very compatible, if you guys just can't stand to be around each other because of this way that you feel, that feeling might never change. That doesn't mean that the person is right for you. I mean, even when you look at this card, you see the skull here, like at some point it needs to end. If it's not going to go forward and it's not going to be a serious relationship, if it's not going to be something that you see for the long term, then it really needs to kind of just be recognized for what it is and for the role that it plays. I mean, we got the sun, the dragonfly, the butterfly. If you guys are into the animals and what they mean, you guys can look those up as well. A bunch of animals. We also have yin and yang energy with need and necessity. So you might feel like you need this person around because you just really truly enjoy the chemistry that you guys have. Nobody else makes you feel this way, which is completely fine, because we all get in relationships where we're with people that make us feel a certain type of way. But I feel like it's kind of hard for you, Gemini, right now to move away from the situation, and that's usually not like you. You're usually able to kind of like, oh sorry, dinner. Let me get that in a second. Let me just finish my thought process. But you're so used to kind of just like maneuvering and doing what you want to do and feeling what you want to feel and kind of like shutting down when you want to shut down. But I think in this situation, you're not really feeling where it's going, and I think you're kind of getting into your feels a little bit more than usual, which is perfectly fine, because this might be something that you need kind of deal with, and because it might not be something that you're used to, right? All right, just one moment, I'll be right back. All right, so sorry about that, Gemini. Let's get back into your reading. Let's tap back in and see how your person is feeling about you right now. Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles. So you want to communicate, and you want to be able to express how you feel and what you want to do and how you want to move forward, and make this person understand who you are. And they're just like, whatever, like, who cares about that? Let's just have fun. Let's have some fun and adventure. If we argued before, who really cares? Let's leave that big white cloud or whatever cloud behind us, and let's really just go on adventures, right? Yeah, let's go on adventures and be like passionate and enthusiastic about what we're doing every day. They don't really want to talk about what's going on, and you're really just trying to explain who you are, and you're trying to be there and understand that things aren't always going to be the best. You know what I mean? Things are going to be up and down. Things aren't going to always be perfect, right? And you like to be able to communicate that with your person and not make it feel like things are just up in the air and things are just like weird, right? I feel like, Gemini, your intuition is telling you, or your gut is telling you, that change is coming whether you like it or not, and like fate stepped in and is allowing change to happen and is calling the shots, because you're not seeming to be able to do it yourself. You're not seeming to be able to make to be decisive, because you're kind of all over the place. I'm on top, I'm on the bottom, I'm on top, I'm on the bottom. I feel like you got a lot going on in your head that you're trying to put together. But they do feel and love how you treat them. They love the way you make them feel. They feel like nobody else makes them feel the way that you do, and they really enjoy having you around with this Queen of Pentacles here. They know that you're toiling diligently towards your goals, towards everything that you need to, basically you need to get your ducks in a row, and you're trying to like put your life back together so that you feel like on top again, and they see that about you, and they absolutely love you. I see the sun is like huge in this card right here. So you bring love and light energy to their world. Like, this is you right here. And they enjoy it. Let's get a couple oracle cards about that before we jump into messages. Or before we jump into blocks. Actually, something just flew on the floor and I'm called to read it. Let's jump into blocks right away. Two of Cups in reverse. So this is a connection where you guys really, really enjoy each other's time and really, really enjoy each other, enjoy the things about each other, and want to go have fun and be like woohoo. But the fact that they're not communicating is causing a little bit of a rift. And then you have the Two of Cups in reverse. So it might be like that you guys are just disconnected, or you guys are clashing. You might even like break up, quote unquote break up, if you're actually together, or decide to not like deal with each other because, I don't know, something is causing a rift between you guys and is making you guys feel awkward and constrained. And Gemini hates feeling awkward. They hate getting put into awkward positions. They hate feeling constrained and like somebody is in control of their life, right? So actually, let's get the other blocks. Ten of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune just wants to be over everything. Like, change is unavoidable. And the Star in reverse. I feel like your person is starting to see something financially about you that is turning them off. Like a dark side of wealth, or some type of financial loss, some type of destruction that's going on financially. And the reason why I say that, with this Two of Cups in reverse followed by the Ten of Pentacles, right? So the love is kind of fading. I feel like some type of massive change, some type of massive change in energy, and this person feels like maybe they can't like build with you, or maybe you guys aren't on the same page. Like, there's other energies here. Like, there might be a third party that's distracting you. You see there's 3 dogs. There might be a third party that's distracting you guys from moving on, and they used to think of you as the star and this most amazing person that's just so great and can do no wrong, but now they're starting to feel differently about that and starting to feel like maybe they should manifest a new person, is what I'm getting. And then this random card was hitting here. Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They might not feel like you're working hard enough. They might not feel like you're working hard enough with your job, with getting money, but they also might feel like you're not working hard enough with getting them. It's like something is limiting you, and like you have like misdirected activity that's slowing you down from just like being who you are in general. But you do got to remember that friends and family are your treasures, not always your love interest, right? So make sure you confide in friends and family that you really, really trust, and know that you got that, you know, unique cat. You're that kitty, that black jaguar with the old soul, and you're confident and you're graceful, and you don't really need this person to be like, oh, you're not financially this, or you're not on my level. And it's like, hey, have they looked at themselves lately, right? So let's clarify this with a couple of oracle cards, and then we'll get messages. Complacency. Vanity. Abundance. So naturally, just looking at the colors red, blue, yellow, the root of what we're really used to, and the root of ourselves, the root of what we do, we're losing that, right? There might have been a little vanity involved where you're like, hey, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, but ultimately the person that you really are might be missing when it comes to this connection overall. Like this new person, or just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They might not be new. There might be somebody that's been around for a long time, which has made you be complacent, and you've lost who you really were and who you really are genuinely. I think the person you might have been with might be a little bit vain, and you weren't able to communicate that the way that you want to communicate it with. It's like, whatever, hey, we'll just have fun, we'll just let them be whoever they want to be, because like I like them, right? I respect them. But then we have abundance, this yellow card. Let's make some intellectual decisions about where we want to go, because we don't need anybody to help us be abundant. We need to be secure within ourselves to make sure that we are the best that we can be, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, drop it, and then now you don't have things, right? Because you're relying on somebody. And they don't feel like, they feel like they could be better off without you, honestly, is what I'm getting. All right, let's get some message cards. What would Gemini's person say to them right now if all blocks were removed? I'm big mad just showed up, so your person is mad at you about something. It didn't fall out, but I saw it. Yep. Flew out last. That was the first thing I saw. They're mad about something, but it's actually in reverse. So either they're mad, you both might be mad. You might be mad at them about something because you're just literally trying to let them know how you feel, and they're just like, no, whatever, let's have fun. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This looks all crazy now. I think I picked up a card I wasn't supposed to. I did. Whatever. Start a family with me. So like I said, if this is a new connection, they might be thinking that you're so great and they want to start a family with you, and they're like, hey, could this be the person? But I feel like you might be a little reluctant if they're always judging you about how you make your money and how responsible you are or how you go about things. And why would you want to start a family with somebody that can't even communicate? It says, I should buy you roses. So whatever happened, they might feel bad about it and now want you to forgive them. You are so beautiful. We already know that. Forever with me. My thing is, again, you got to be able to communicate, and you got to be able to not just always have fun. You got to be serious sometimes. I don't think I can make it. I don't know, you guys might have been contemplating and thinking a lot lately about whether or not this connection is right for you. Treat me like we did when we first met. If that's what you guys want, if you want to take it back there. I want to be your lover. You are my type. I was getting that energy from the very beginning. This is the end. Usually I say when that card comes out that it's like, hey, this is the end of me communicating this way, the end of me acting this way. But for this particular reading, I feel like this might not be the end of the connection, but the end of the romantic connection. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm sorry I manipulated you. Oh my God. I love looking into your eyes. They do think you're beautiful. Let's travel together in reverse. So they might have wanted to do that before and it never happened, or they might have wanted to do it before and they don't want to do it anymore. I need some space in reverse. So they want to talk to you, see you, call you. They obviously want to be with you, and that is the last card of this Gemini reading. So I really hope this reading was helpful for you and it resonated. If it did, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up and like this video. If not, it's completely fine. You can check out another video either here or on my other channel, PZ Lou. Until the next time, bye.